Hey YouTube fam, welcome back to another vinyasa practice. I am so excited about this class because it is going to be short, spicy. We're going to be really focusing on lower body strength today, and we will have opportunities to play with our pistol squats. Now, pistol squats are like my frenemy. I love them, but I also hate them because they're just challenging. There's no way around it. They require quite a bit of mobility within the hips and the ankles, and they also require length down the back of the legs and strength in particular in the glutes and the quadriceps and the hip flexors. But you know, the more that you practice them, the better you're going to get, the better you're going to feel with them. We can't shy away from it. If we don't feel comfortable, it will come with us. Now, this is a short form class. We do have a long form video of this class in our Patreon account down below. If you wanted to check that out, go for it. In this class in particular, we add on some pranayama, so kapalabhati breath. We also have a longer asana sequence, which allows us to get more playtime in our bodies on the mat. And we also include a candle gazing meditation at the end. So if this sounds like something like you wanted to try out, if you wanted to deepen your understanding of yoga and yourself, then yeah, head over there. We are going to get into it. So let's stand on up. Come to the top of your mat. If you have one, bring your feet maybe hip width distance, or maybe bring the big toes together, heels slightly apart. Find your Tadasana position. So hands face forward, shoulders draw down, ribs slightly in, soften the knees. And can we use this moment as a moment of pause within our day? A moment to check in with the breath. A moment to check in with the body. And also just a moment to check in with the mind. And if you notice your mind is quite busy, see if you can bring your attention to your inhalations and your exhalations. This is going to help us with our practice today and help to keep us centered and focused. And we'll take about 3 more deep breaths, really trying to land here on our mats with full intention to be here just for us, to honor ourselves and our bodies and our minds, to give back, to have fun, to play, to fall over, all that kind of stuff. Take 1 more deep breath in. Exhaling, softening the shoulders, reaching the fingertips towards the ground. Start to crack open the eyelids slightly. Use your next breath in. Start to bend the knees, hips go back. Sweep the arms up high, Utkatasana. And then as you exhale, hands by the sides, lengthen the legs and lift the heels off the ground. Inhale, drop the heels, lift the arms, belly button towards the spine. Exhale, lift the heels, slight squeeze of the glutes, shoulders down. A few more times. Breathing in, dropping down. Exhale, reaching tall. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Pistol squats also require quite a bit of balance as well. Single leg balance. Next time you're in your Utkatasana, stay down here. So hands are lifted, but then bring them towards heart center, or you can have your hands on your hips. We're going to transfer our weight into our right foot. Start to pick the left foot up towards the glutes. Breathe in here. As you exhale, just bend the right knee a little bit more. See if you can travel the left knee down the calf. Inhale, come back to halfway. Exhale, last time, lower down. Inhale, stand up, but lift the left knee up towards the chest. Exhale, cross the left foot over the right thigh, hips go back. Drop the left knee down. So we've got a big stretch through the left hip here. Inhale, rise back up, bend the left knee, stay here, or as you exhale, extend the left leg out long. Inhale to bend the knee. Exhale to extend it. 2 more times. Dropping the shoulders back. Letting the left hip drop down as well. Make sure it's not hiking up too much. Option to keep the left leg out, or you can bend it. Breathe in. As you exhale, slowly sweep the left foot around and then back into Virabhadrasana 3. Drop the left hip down slightly and then land the left foot about a 1 meter distance from the right foot. Parsvottanasana. Soften the right knee, hinge yourself forward. Inhale, lift up slightly. Exhale to lower. We want to try maintain a long spine here, so not too much curving as we come down. Reduce the range if you need. Take 1 more breath in. Exhale, lower slightly. This time, take a little bit of a longer step back with the left foot. Place the left heel down again. Breathe in, lift the arms, Virabhadrasana 1. Shoulders are away from the ears, ribs in. Tuck the tailbone under. Hands come through heart center, breathe in. Exhale, lean forward. Try hook the left elbow over the right thigh and twist yourself towards the right. Option if you wanted to, you can come onto your left toes, so lift the left heel off. Hands come towards the ground, tuck onto the left toes. Breathe in as you sweep the right toes high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, roll yourself forward into your 3-legged plank. Inhale to hold, press away from the ground. You can bring the knees down, you can keep the right foot off. So exhale, Chaturanga, come all the way down onto your belly. Untuck the toes, breathe in Bhujangasana, elbows softly bent, squeeze the glutes. Exhale, press up and back, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Wrap the shoulder blades away from each other, long arms. Maybe you take a little pedal of the feet here, dropping one heel down, dropping the other heel down, and then find a moment of stillness. Use your next breath in. Let's walk up towards the top of the mat again. Feet maybe together, heels slightly apart. Exhale, fold yourself forward. Inhale, Utkatasana. Hands might be at heart center. Exhale, drop into the hips, shoulders down. Start to transition the weight into the left foot this time. So stay low as you pick the right foot up towards the glute. You could stay here or try slide the right knee down the calf a little bit more. Inhale, lift back halfway. Exhale, lower again. Inhale to rise, hands to hips. Exhale, cross the right foot over the left thigh. Drop your hips back. Right knee presses down. This is nice. It feels a little bit more supported here. Okay, use your next breath in. Come back up. Option to stay here or extend the right foot out. Inhale, pull it back in. Relax the shoulders. Exhale, extend. 2 more times. So we're really starting to wake up through the quads and the hip flexor with this movement. Take a big breath in. Exhale, slowly circle that right foot around. Try not to hike up the hip too much. Virabhadrasana 3. Right hip down. Body is parallel to the ground, and then set the right foot back into your Parsvottanasana. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lowering, tipping from the base of the hips. A few more times. Inhale. Exhale. One more, breathe in. Exhale, lengthening the back of the hamstrings. Take a step back with the right foot. Bend the left knee. Base of the right foot plants down. Breathe in as you lift the arms up high. Exhale, drop down a little bit more and bend the left knee, shoulders down. Hands come through heart center, breathe in. Exhale, lean forward, hook the right elbow over the left thigh. This is quite a challenging movement with the right heel down, so just do whatever you need to do to help you and your body here. Hands come to the ground, tuck onto the right toes. Breathe in, sweep the left toes high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, roll forward, 3-legged plank. Hold for the breath in, your vinyasa of choice. Exhale, maybe lower halfway this time. Inhale to lift and scoop through, squeeze the glutes. Exhale, come up and back, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. 2 breaths here. Rooting down through the fingers, through the knuckles, through the palm to push the weight back towards the heels. Use your next breath in to look forward. Maybe you walk up, maybe you bend your legs, look forward, take a little hop if you feel warm. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold again. Inhale to rise, sweep the arms, lift the eye gaze, find a ripple. Exhale, hands by the side, Tadasana. 2 rounds of Surya Namaskar B, all right? Use your next breath in, sweep the thumbs, lift the arms, Utkatasana. Exhale to fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, hands to shins. Exhale, hands down. You can step or hop back through your Chaturanga. Inhale, press away. Exhale, come up and back, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, bend your legs, look forward, right foot in between the hands, plant the left heel down, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale to hold. Draw the left hip forward, right hip back. Breathe in. Exhale, frame out the front foot, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale to open. Exhale, come up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward, right heel plants. Exhale to rise. One way you can help square the hips is if you take your right foot out a little bit more. Breathe in. Exhale, hands down, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale to press forward. Exhale, come up and back, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Deep breath in. Exhale. Use your next breath in, look forward, bend your legs, take a little hop in between the hands, straight into halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Utkatasana. Inhale, hips back, thumbs sweep high. Maybe lift the eye gaze slightly. Exhale, hands by your sides. One more time. We're just warming up the breath, warming up the body. Breathe in. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Belly button in, exhale, hands down, step or hop back through your Chaturanga. Know that at any point you can also take those out if you wanted or needed to. Use your next breath in, just 1 breath per movement. Step the right foot in between the hands, left heel plants, lift. Exhale, hands come down, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, pull through. Exhale, up and back. Inhale, left foot forward, right foot heel plants, lift the arms. Maybe lift the eye gaze to the thumbs. Exhale, hands down, step back. Last time. One deep breath in. Exhale, stay here longer if you need. Or use your next breath in, look forward, hop it in between the hands, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands by the sides. Beautiful work, everyone. We're going to come into our main sequence here. Shift the weight into the right foot. Breathe in, lift the left knee high. Sweep the arms over the head. Exhale. Left foot crosses over the right thigh as you push your hips back. Now see how low you can get in the hips without compromising the length in the spine. Wrap the left peace fingers around the left big toe. Use your next breath in, stand up. Either keep the left knee bent or you can start to extend the left leg out. Plug the left shoulder back. Now you could stay here or you have your first opportunity for a pistol squat. Doesn't need to be a full one. Start to push the hips back. If you want to challenge, you can do this without the hand. Hips start to make their way over the right heel and then press yourself back up towards standing. Right hand to hip. Start to open the left foot towards the side. One breath here. Maybe you turn the eye gaze towards the right. Option if you wanted to, release the left hand, hand to hip. Foot is being held. Use your breath in, start to sweep that left foot behind you. Virabhadrasana 3. Drop the left hip down. Long spine. This time go straight with hands down. Tuck onto left toes. Sweep the right toes high. Three-legged dog. Breath in. Exhale, roll forward. Step the right foot in between the hands. Lower the left knee towards the ground. Now, a couple of options. You could rest with the left knee down. You could have the left knee hovering and you can stay here. Or if you felt like a little bit of fun, a little bit of pizzazz, you can take a couple of hops. So we're pushing your right foot up and then landing down. So we're adding on a little bit more plyometric work to really get that front leg going, as well as making our joints mean they have to stabilize more. Take 2 more hops. Fingertips towards the ground, but we're going to travel our weight back into our left foot. Keep yourself traveling, pick up the right toes until we sit ourselves back on our left heel. You can sit down here if you want or need. See if your right fingertips can clasp onto your right big toe. You can have your left hand down for support. If you're in this position and you feel like you have the strength to push yourself up, awesome, let's go there. Option if you wanted a bit more of a challenge, hold halfway for about 1 breath round. So when you're ready, just pushing yourself halfway, holding for a breath in, exhale, lift yourself all the way up. So right toes are forward, plug the right shoulder back, release the right hand towards hips, breath in, exhale, maybe a small step, or if you felt comfortable, land back into your lunge position. Good job. Open towards the left, wide squat. Left arm comes around and then down, inhaling here. And then as you exhale, pivot towards the back, right knee bends, 90-90 lunge. Inhale, right hand scoops down, wide squat. Exhale, this time left fingertips towards the ground, left foot picks up, Parivrita Ardha Chandrasana. Right hand lifts. Option here if you wanted to, bend to the left knee, try to take the right hand around, clasp onto the foot, take a little push away. So you're trying to scoop the right shoulder back, left shoulder underneath. Option to stay here or turn towards the ground. See if you can start to lower that left knee towards the ground. It may not touch, although if you come down, that's cool. Left fingertips might come down for a moment to help support. Your challenge comes from trying to press away and come back to standing. Okay, and then land the left foot down. Little shake of the legs, little shake of the arm. That was spicy. Okay, just one more time on the other side. Breathe in, left foot plants, reach the right knee high. Exhale, flex the foot, cross it over, hips pull back, right knee drops down. Good for balance too, shoulders down. Can you bend your knee a little bit more? Peace fingers come around the right big toe. Use your next breath in, press the right foot away. Right shoulder back, right hip back. You could stay here or find your pistol squat on this side as well. So having the hand connected to your front foot will make this a lot easier. Not a huge amount, it's still really challenging. Okay, you're back up, take the right foot towards the right side, press the toe into the hand, one more breath. Option if you wanted to, release the hand towards the hip. Use your next breath in, start to travel that right foot around. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 3. Draw the right hip down, shoulders back. Hands come to the ground. Long step back with the right toes. Breathe in, lift the left toes high. Exhale, roll forward. Maybe left knee to nose. Step the left foot in between the hands. Right knee bends. Inhale. Maybe lifting the arms for a moment, or maybe just having them by your side. Remember, you can always rest with the right knee down. Okay, stay here. Can be like static, or if you want the jumps, go for it. So exhaling to lift, inhale to come down. And see if you can get a little bit more air time up onto the right toes. You might try little hops from side to side. Just have fun with it. Okay, one more. Hands come towards the ground. Start to shift the weight back into the right heel. Keep walking yourself back till the right heel plants down. See if your left peace fingers can come around your big toe. Again, you might just be seated here. And that is totally all good. This is your practice. If you felt pretty strong and wanted to push up to standing, go for it. If you're feeling super, super strong, hold halfway for a breath. So knees are connected. Then lift your weight all the way up. Right hand to hip, left shoulder back. Big breath in. Release the foot. Step forward. Inhale, open to the right. Wide squat, arms are wide. Exhale, left knee bends as you turn to the back. Sweep both hands high. Inhale, turn to the right again. Wide squat. This time as you exhale, right fingertips come down. Shift the weight forward. Left hand extends high. Right foot lifts. Stay here. Or bend the right knee. Try to take the left foot around to bind. If you do bind it, option to kick into the foot a little bit more. Stay here or turn to the ground. Start to lower the right knee towards the ground. Doesn't have to touch, remember. Touching makes it more challenging. And with or without the help of the hands, you're going to try press back up to standing. Release the foot. Oh my goodness. I'm sweating. Great work, everyone. We're going to slow things down. I think we've deserved it. Breathe in, lift the arms. We flow the way down onto our backs. Exhale, follow. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, let's come into a malasana squat. So just bend the knees, feet are a little bit more narrow than usual. Lower the hips towards the ground. Use the hands for help if you need. Lower yourself down. If you need a bit of rest time, go for it. Take a couple moments here. If you felt like moving on, hands can come by your side. See if you can press through the heels. Take a big breath in. Exhale, lift the hips up. Setu Bandhasana. Squeeze the glutes. Let the knees track over the toes. Press the heels down. Option if you wanted to, bind the hands behind your back. Scoop the shoulders underneath. Just again, using this moment as a moment of pause, a moment of checking in. When you're ready, just releasing the hands down, slowly lowering the hips down as well. Draw the right knee up into the chest. See if you can extend the left leg long. We're going to twist the right knee towards the left. Option here if you wanted to. Clasp the right hand around the left ankle, pull the left knee down, and then go into your twist towards the left. Try to keep that right shoulder down. When you're ready, come back through center. Left knee bends. Option to extend the right leg long, or take the left hand around the right ankle, lower the right knee to the ground. Left knee pulls over to the right. Eye gaze down the left shoulder. Maybe even close down the eyes here. Couple of different options for what you can do next. One being a happy baby, And then maybe you extend the legs out wide, so you're kind of holding in this wide-legged forward fold. You can also have the hands around the toes. You also have the option to take this from a seated position. So rolling yourself up, taking the knees wide, and then maybe walking yourself forward. And just letting the breath help drop you down into your practice here. We've done lots of hard mahi or work. And so we get to use this time as a way to give back to ourselves, kind of as a reward for challenging ourselves maybe. Let's try 3 more breaths here. Start to roll yourself back. You'll find a side bend. Breathe in, set the right hand high. Exhale, maybe bend the left elbow in front of the leg, trying to reach the right hand up and then away, pressing the right sit bone down. Inhale, come up, other way. Exhale. Come back through. Let's head down onto our backs for Shavasana, just for the final couple of minutes. Alternatively, you could take this in a seat if that felt better for you. And just closing down the eyes. Using these moments again as moments to look inwards, to check in, see what's going on. And if you had time, I would so encourage you stay here, maybe just for an extra 30 seconds or an extra minute to really fully integrate this practice, to honor ourselves. If you felt ready to start to unwind and to make our way up, then feel free to go there. We'll finish this practice in a seat. Maybe bringing the hands towards the lap and just taking a moment to thank our body for just being here. Thanking our body for its strength, for continuing to turn up. Thanking our mind for also being willing to take this time out. Sometimes it can be really difficult to make that decision to turn up and even come into this practice, but I know for me, I always feel better afterwards. And then thanking our heart, maybe bringing our hands to it. acknowledging the love that we have for our bodies, our minds, our heart, and this practice of yoga. Take a deep breath in. And as we exhale, we bow our heads to say namaste. Thank you, everyone. I had so much fun. I hope you enjoyed it as well. I would love to know how you found it down in the comments below. And like I said at the beginning of this class, there is a long form version of this class on our Patreon where we just go into things in a lot more depth. And if you wanted to support me a little bit more directly, you can absolutely use this as an avenue, or just like and share this with a friend. All your support means the world, and it means I can keep creating this content. Thank you so much.